Picture this. You are the best quarterback in the NFL right now. You could sign with any team you wanted to. Any team. But wait. You signed with the Tampa Bay Bucs? Really? Well, today's story is about Tom Brady. So stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name's Cheshire. If you're new here, go check out some of my other videos. I post 2 or 3 times a week, and I cover the latest in football. And really just the latest in the football world. So hit that subscribe button. Go like and share this video. Alright, so today we're talking about Tom Brady. And I'm sure, as all of you know, he was traded to the Tampa Bay Bucs, I believe, a few weeks ago. And I personally, I've never really been like, and don't hate on me, but I've always known about Tom Brady, but I've never really been like a #1 fan. I don't know why. But anyway, that's besides the point. When I found out he got traded to the Bucs, at first I was like, how? For one. How do the Bucs have that much cap space? And then I realized they're probably using damn near half of it just to get him. I mean, if y'all saw, he got traded $50 million for 2 years with the Bucs. But in that contract, he can't be traded by the Bucs, and he also can't have a franchise tag on him either, which kind of makes sense. He's near the end of his career. Really, what it comes down to, and there's been many conspiracies about this, I don't really know. Like, when I first heard he was going to be a free agent, I was thinking San Francisco, and I was thinking they're going to do a little switch swap with Jimmy over there. But then I was either thinking San Francisco, or I was thinking who's the team? I forgot who else I was thinking, but I wasn't taking the Bucs offer seriously. I didn't think that would actually transpire. It turns out, though, John Spidek, I think that's how you say his name, he's the Bucs director of player personnel, and he helped really make this happen. And he played with Brady at Michigan, so he knew him as a person. And he actually was quoted, I believe, from the ESPN, in saying that it was like the Field of Dreams movie, where if they build it, that he will come. And they're saying Brady came. Here's how I think. I think this is a great move for the Bucs, for one, because Jameis had an awful year last year. I mean, it wasn't awful. I'm not going to go that far, but when you throw that many interceptions, I don't care if you lead the league in passing yards. That's way too many interceptions to be thrown. So, essentially, I think this was a good trade. I mean, I don't know what the Patriots got out of it. I didn't dig into that, but I do know that it was a good thing for the Bucs. I know that much. And Brady seems to not have a problem with it either. I mean, he's been speaking highly of the Bucs and the receiving core they have over there. And if you look at their receiving core, it's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't call it much of a super core, but they got Mike Evans, and they got Chris Godwin, 2 very prime receivers. And then when you combine that with Brady, the where I see the Bucs lacking, and you guys let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on this, but where I see them lacking are with their O-line, for one. I haven't really been looking who they got on there, but I know somebody, I know Brady was used to having that solid O-line in New England. And I think what everybody's going to try to see is if Brady's a real champion. Like, when you take away all that hype and all that stuff around him and all those good players around him, can he make something from nothing? Because we're talking about a team here that he got traded to with a .387. So you heard that, 387 career winning percentage, .387. which is the worst among all franchises in 4 major sports. Like, we're not talking about that's the worst in football. That's the worst franchise winning percentage in 4 major sports. So we're going to really see if he can step up and lead this team, because as we saw with the Browns, paper, it can look beautiful. And in this case, it doesn't look beautiful because they have 2 good receivers that we know of right now. 2 good receivers. I don't really know much about the running game. I haven't paid attention to who they got at running back, but I know they need improvement on their line. When it comes to defensive perspective, their defense is pretty solid. They actually had their defense in 2019 had the best run defense in the league, and I think it was being compared to all time too. And on that side of the ball, I mean, we've seen some trades go on these past couple of weeks, and you got I don't know how to pronounce his name, Nadamum Kung Su at the end. He's an elite defensive lineman, and then on top of that, the linebacking core in this, I'm really impressed with. You got Levante David. Everybody knows he's a stud. On top of that, you got the rookie Devin White. That dude is a stud. Okay, I've watched him at LSU, and I know for a fact he's gonna fit in great here. Also, they acquired Jason Pierre-Paul during the signing period, which I know he's a little older, but he'll definitely get the job done. Where I see them lacking is in the secondary. I know Vernon got traded, Vernon Hargraves, but I really feel like this team, if Tom can step up, this team can make a run to the playoffs. I wouldn't say deep in the playoffs, maybe. I don't really know, because like I said, I'm just looking at the outside right now. I don't really know what they got going on as far as like chemistry, or I don't really know what their secondary looks like on defense or their running game, or I only know a little bit about their O-line. So I see this team, if they can gel and Brady can get this team on track, I see them going to maybe the first round of the playoffs or the second round, maybe. I'll give them a wild card game, and then maybe a divisional game. But I don't think they're Super Bowl ready yet, just because of the depth. I don't really see a lot of depth. When you see those Super Bowl teams, they're always got depth. So that's my take on it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you go check out some of my other content, and subscribe. Really, subscribe if you want to hear more about the football world and the latest in the news. So yeah, see y'all later.